Let's be real, 2024 is going to be a big year, and if you want to make the most of it financially, it's time to start thinking smarter. You've got dreams, big goals, maybe even some fears about money slipping away. But what if I told you that with just a few small tweaks to your spending, you could save more than you ever thought possible? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm giving you 10 money-saving hacks that you need to try in 2024. These aren't your typical tips, they're strategies that can seriously transform your bank account. Before we dive in, quick question. How many of you have a random subscription you've totally forgotten about? Yeah, I see you. Don't worry, hack number 3 will blow your mind. First up, let's talk automation. You know that moment when you're about to spend on something unnecessary and you tell yourself, I'll save more next month? Yeah, that's a trap. Instead of relying on willpower, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account right after payday. It's simple, but it works. And trust me, once it's set, you won't even miss that money. Imagine checking your account 6 months from now and realizing you've saved a few $100s without even trying. That's the magic of automation. All right, hack number 2 is where things start to get fun, cashback apps. If you're not using these, you're leaving money on the table. Apps like Rakuten or Honey give you cashback for purchases you're already making. Nothing feels better than getting paid for buying groceries. It's like winning the lottery, but without all the drama. So if you're shopping online and not using cashback apps, it's time to start. Every dollar saved counts. Remember that subscription you forgot about? Yeah, that's hack number 3. Take a look at your bank statement and see how many small recurring charges are slipping through the cracks. Streaming services, gym memberships, random app subscriptions, cut out the ones you don't use. It's a small move that can save you hundreds over the year. But here's the kicker. The money you save from these unnecessary subscriptions could be invested instead, and that's where hack number 4 comes in. Let's talk about investing, but not in the intimidating, I need thousands of dollars to start kind of way. We're talking micro-investing. With apps like Acorns or Stash, you can start investing your spare change, literally. Every time you make a purchase, these apps round up the transaction and invest the difference. Over time, this adds up, and you're building wealth without even thinking about it. The sooner you start, the more powerful compound interest becomes. So don't wait. Get your money working for you. Hack number 5 is all about cutting down one of your biggest expenses, food. And no, I'm not saying you need to eat ramen every night, but meal planning? That's a game changer. When you plan your meals in advance, you avoid impulse buys at the grocery store and cut down on food waste. Plus, cooking at home is almost always cheaper than eating out. How many of you have bought a bunch of vegetables only for them to die a slow death in your fridge? Yeah, we've all been there. Here's a hack not enough people talk about, negotiating your bills. Whether it's your cable, internet, or phone bill, there's usually room for negotiation. Call your service provider and ask for a better rate. You'd be surprised how often you can save money just by asking. And when you save on those monthly bills, that extra cash can go straight into your savings or investing accounts. Let's move on to hack number 7, doing simple repairs yourself. Now, I'm not saying you should become a handyman overnight, but learning a few basic skills can save you a lot of money. Fixing a leaky faucet, painting a room, or even changing a tire, these are things you can learn through YouTube tutorials. And the best part, you'll feel empowered knowing you didn't have to pay someone else to do it. Hack number 8 is all about long-term savings. Switching to energy-efficient appliances can cut your utility bills dramatically. From LED light bulbs to energy-efficient washers, these small upgrades pay off over time. Plus, many states offer rebates for making your home more energy efficient. It's a win-win, save money and help the environment. Who knew turning off the lights when you leave the room could make you feel like a financial genius? Hack number 9, free entertainment. We live in a world where we think we have to spend money to have fun, but there's so much free entertainment out there. Check out local events, parks, free museums, or even streaming platforms that offer free content. When you shift your mindset, you realize saving money doesn't mean giving up fun. You'll be surprised at how much you can enjoy life without spending a dime. And finally, hack number 10, set clear financial goals. Without goals, it's easy to get lost in the day-to-day. But if you know that you're saving for something important, whether it's a vacation, a new car, or even early retirement, every dollar saved has a purpose. Write down your goals, break them into smaller milestones, and celebrate each one as you get closer. And speaking of goals, there's one goal that should be on everyone's list, building an emergency fund. And that's exactly what we're diving into in the next video. So there you have it, 10 money-saving hacks you need to try in 2024. These strategies aren't just about cutting corners, they're about living smarter, saving more, and achieving financial freedom. If you're ready to take your savings even further, check out my video on how to build an emergency fund in 6 months. It's the perfect next step in your journey to financial security. Remember, the road to wealth is paved with small, smart decisions. Stay wise and keep shining.